Welcome back, Aries. I hope all is good. I hope all is well. I hope you guys are doing what's best for you and taking great care of yourselves. I am here to bring general reading, tapping into the current energies for my wonderful Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Please keep in mind that these readings are general. So take what resonates and leave what does not. If you find that this reading resonates, please don't forget to hit that like. If it does not, I encourage you to check your other placements. If you know someone that may benefit for tuning in to Love and Light, please feel free to share. As always, I want to thank you guys for your love, your support. It's really, really amazing, and it is the greatest feeling ever. So without further ado, if you are returning, welcome back. If you are new, welcome in to Love and Light. You are certainly welcome here, and I hope for your return. Now, I've already got the cards out. I shuffled and got the cards out here. And so, my Aries, what is going on? What's happening? There is some tension here in this reading surrounding conflict. And the King of Pentacles is the clarifier here when it comes to this conflict. King of Pentacles, I get the feeling that this may be something surrounding material possession. The King of Pentacles energy is about someone who is viewed as successful, viewed as abundant, viewed as having it all. And the pentacles are like, those, it speaks to the tangibles, things that we can touch. So the King of Pentacles is a provider. Okay. So this could be something maybe you've allowed someone to see of yours when it comes to material possession. Flip it, switch it. The energies can be reversed here. This could be someone you're connected to. King of Pentacles is Earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. So this may be someone in your energy, or maybe you have Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn in your placement. You have placements on your chart. You're needing to get grounded as well. King of Pentacles, the protector, the has abundance. This is like long-term, determined, self-made, good with business, seen as a leader, of course. He's a king. So in this situation, conflict is here. And most definitely, we want to most definitely keep peace, right? We shoot for keeping the peace in our relationships when it comes to disagreements. And sometimes, it's challenging to seek peace or agreement every time, or there comes times where it gets to the point where you just want to get your point across, right? And when you're not able to, sometimes it just boils up in you, right? So this is a matter in which when this card comes up, it's about seeing this and in a different light when it comes to this conflict, right? Because I have a sense based on the cards that are out here. I'm going to pull back my clarifiers. I have the feeling that this is something that you've been trying to avoid. I have the conflict peace card out, and then I have meditation and escapism. So this lets me know that this is a conflict that you've been trying to avoid. However, holding on to something to avoid confrontation or an action, but the longer you hold on, the longer it boils inside of you. And eventually it will escalate to a conflict, either, like I said, by an action or a confrontation. Understand that a conflict can result in a beautiful outcome. It can result in personal growth. It can result in a fresh start. It can assist with clearing the air. It could assist with restoring the peace and bringing calm. So sometimes a conflict needs to escalate in order for peace. But when we think about conflict, we immediately think about when it gets to the point where you're escaping it and avoiding it. Sometimes we immediately think about it going left, it just being messy, turning out like to be this ugliest thing that we never hoped for or wish for, right? So we tend to avoid it. But as we continue to avoid it, it's continuously boiling over. It's continuously boiling over in us, right? So, not to mention if you're in contact with the person you're in disagreement with, right? So it's like every time that contact is made and it's in regards to this conflict, it's like it just boils over, because you want to speak your mind, but you want to keep the peace, because in the state that you're in, it's like, if I speak my mind, I'm going to give it to them. Like, I'm going to tell them something that's going to hurt their feelings. And really, that's not what you want, right? That's not what we want. No, that's not what we want. We want to be able to get our point across, get our how we feel about this off our chest to restore the peace. So, when it comes to conflict, you are being encouraged to think of conflict or fear of conflict as a sign that something is about to change and is necessary for what's bothering you to come out in the open in order to restore calm, in order to bring back that peace. You know, it may be time to have an uncomfortable conversation, or an event in order to restore peace and create understanding. So, you know, if this is a situation where you value your relationship, whether it's romantic or casual, whether it's with a sibling or colleague, or, you know, you want to take the approach of knowing that you are able to restore peace. Take the approach of if this is something that you're looking to resolve through direct communication, most definitely you want to show up as this person that's not just want to get your point across, but also listen to what the other person has to say or how they feel. If you're challenged with conflict, you can affirm, I face my conflict in order to restore peace. I face my conflict in order to restore peace. And just say that to yourself a couple of times. Now, if this is a situation where you just know for, like, you're 100, 200, 300% sure that it's not going to resolve in a way in which both or whoever's involved in a safe situation, you can do this in your mind, you know, restore and bring back that peace and calmness in your mind and wash away how you view or, you know, change your perspective. So if this is a situation where you just know automatically that you're not going to be able to get your point across, but yeah, it's still bothering you, you know, see this as, you know, there needing to be some more growth with either, you know, you or with the person that you are in a disagreement with. So yeah, it's like changing the way you see it to restore the peace, and most importantly, your inner peace. So we have energy and motivation here. This card here, guys, lets me know that when this card comes up, it's all about simply changing the language you use, and how by doing that it can reduce stress. So instead of you saying what you should do, because I get to sense some of you guys, yeah, you're like, I should do this, I should do that. provided this situation. And maybe you can instead use what you could do. You know? This might reduce the sense of urgency and pressure, but you're being encouraged to think about what language you use as well when you think to yourself and also when you talk to others. So that card came out, and then lastly we had this card here which spoke to growth and pain. It's like looking at the branches here as your thoughts, your actions, all of which is connected to you deep down within the roots here. But it's like you have an opportunity to grow new branches here that you could never imagine by looking at this situation different, by taking a different approach. There can be no growth without pain. And when that pain comes and that stress comes, there's a fear of showing our true selves stemming from that pain. You know, it gets to a point where you just really, really want to show somebody what you mean, right? But you want to keep in mind that change is necessary to restore the peace, not to make things messy, right? So with that being said, yeah, we have the King of Pentacles, which made me think that this was maybe something to do with material possessions. It could be about money. It could be about, let me see, some clothes, anything that's tangible, right? So King of Cups is here, which clarified the meditation escapism. King of Cups is all about having that emotional control, that control over your emotions, you know, being able to balance your emotions. One thing about the King of Cups is that it doesn't show on the outside, even though it's, you know, taking place on the inside. He's able to manage his emotions. And you can see the waves in the water. And yet how still he is. He's not moved at all. He's grounded, you know? So, yeah. Instead of trying to escape the thoughts of what you should do, change your language to what you could do. And sit in some quiet time, stillness, and allow yourself to clear your head about the situation as well can also help to restore a calmness within. For energy and motivation, we had the Five of Wands clarifying this. And the Five of Wands, you'll see how everybody has their stick up. And like it's like everybody's putting the blame on everybody. So this may be a situation where it's gotten to the point where you're blaming them or they're blaming you. So the Five of Wands, though, is like, what can you do to, you know, see this, like I said, see this differently. You know, instead of placing a blame, can you actually, you know, hold yourself accountable to the role that you play in this? Can you hold yourself accountable for what you've contributed for this to escalate? Because it takes two, right? And sometimes 3, 4, 5, depending on how many people are involved in this. But, you know, it's like competition, disputes, disagreements, arguments, tension. And instead of working together, they're crossing their wands. And I feel like for some of you all, this is words being thrown at each other. So consider how you can avoid being pulled into this. And if there's a common ground or common vision here to restore the peace. You know, sometimes it's best to give the benefit of the doubt and try not to be objective. Find common ground, understand others, you know, goals, and find places where you guys can connect, or, you know, um, yeah, find a common ground. But then, you know, with the, to clarify the growth and pain, the Sun card came out, which lets me know that there is a potential for success in restoring the peace and bringing back that calm in this relationship. The Sun card comes, and the Sun card is about success. It's connected to success. It's connected to clarity, you know. So for some of you all, taking the route of having a different approach and seeing from a different perspective, there's the potential of, you know, clarity. All parties involved, or individuals, or who's ever involved in this, being able to come to a common ground and to get clarity. Maybe you're gonna, you know, be able to walk away understanding something that you didn't maybe take in consideration prior. So yeah, this is positive thoughts. Now, if you guys are if times are difficult, this card brings the message that things will get better, a lot better. This is a success here, guys. Your radiant energy will follow you and bring you happiness and joy. You can see the brighter side of this situation. So yeah, I most definitely wish you guys the best in this situation, and you know, um, just really give what I said some thought here. You know, take some time to sit in stillness and quietness, clear your head, clear your mind, and you know, take that time to do something that makes you feel good, makes you laugh. Laughing is a great way to shake the energy, especially when it's tension like this. You know, dancing is also a great way as well. But I wish you guys the best. Thanks so much for viewing. Don't forget to hit that like, love, and light.